Hey guys, Monday. Didn't do my usual filming in the backyard because there was people hanging out there. You know, it's just awkward to film around some people. So, yeah, a little bit early. Decided I'd go down Palmerston. It's kind of the long way. But Palmerston's nicer now. They've installed the bike lanes, the contraflow system going on. I think around College Street it was all southbound only on Palmerston. Now there's some northbound only sections to stop the cars from using it as their secret shortcut through the city. Which they still do on Markham. Kinda wish they would change that on my street, cause it's annoying when cars just fucking rip down my small neighborhood street. But anyways, you guys know how it is. At the Good Foods warehouse, I'm actually starting an hour earlier than I usually have. Been doing 6 to 10 most of the time. But since last week it was so dead, I decided I would try 5 to 10. And you know, it could be a good way to make an extra $100 a week if I just do 5 to 10 4 days a week. That's pretty doable, I think. But yeah, I wanted to make extra money this week, so that's why I kind of took that Sunday yesterday. And yeah, you know, those trips, they don't pay for themselves. So anyways, doing lots of sitting around waiting at the Good Foods warehouse. Started to rain a little bit. Nothing major. People are thinking it's gonna be busy because of the rain. And honestly, wasn't that different than usual. Especially since it didn't really rain much during the deliveries. I think I'll eventually go over to Liberty Village area. And it started to drizzle a little bit. Enough that I got out my rain cover thing and put that on the boxes. But honestly, by the time I came back, it didn't really rain any more than it already had, so a little bit pointless. And yeah, I had a couple boxes, so drop those off. And yeah, just heading back to the warehouse. Gonna be a lot of just heading back to the warehouse these days. Yeah, I must have done a quick delivery over here. Oh shit, no, this is actually a different one. It's 99 Harvard. And then the next one was 33 Harbor. Oh yeah, there's a floating island with dinosaurs on it. Art. But yeah, I remember 33 Harvard being right on the bike lane area next to the Martin Goodman Trail. But there was no numbers on that entrance, so I went around and there was a number on this entrance. I was like, okay, I guess maybe I was wrong. But I walked through the hallway, and on the other end of the building is another set of elevators that takes you to the lobby of where I thought 33 Harvard was. Why did he do this? Why did he remove the numbers on that side? So that was annoying. But at least that's where I parked my bike anyways. But whatever. Just 33 Harbor, what are you doing? This is where I do a quick delivery. Probably just to one of the buildings across the pedestrian bridge. Because I didn't even film it. Just back to the warehouse. Sat around for a while. That classic 8 p.m., 9 p.m.-ish lull. Where it seems like you gotta wait around. Yeah. I think I'm doing one last delivery to 10 York. And as I came out, it started to pour. which kind of sucks, but whatever. There's a nice area here that you can hang out in. I guess it's actually a garage, but there's like a section where it's not really trafficy. So I'm walking underneath the gardener, looking at their construction going on. Just figured I'd wait next to Simcoe until the rain lets up. I feel like a lot of the times I'll get impatient and not want to wait for the rain to let up. And I'll get soaked. And then by the time I get to wherever I'm going, the rain is pretty much stopped. And yeah, I waited like 20 minutes. Which, you know, kind of feels like a while, honestly. And it did eventually let up pretty much. Still raining like a little bit, but whatever. You know, riding on the e-bike, you kind of dry off at the same time. So yeah, just heading home. Get back a little bit late. Going through this puddle, I'm like, yeah, my tires are gonna be muddy from these damn neighbors in the construction mud. Yeah, Rainbow was meowing at me from underneath the car. Apparently, my neighbor was trying to call him in earlier, but Rainbow, it's been a kind of a bad cat lately and isn't coming when Rainbow's owner calls for him. You can see there's a bunch of cat treats on the ground, I guess. Because there's been other times when he just stays out all night, like a bad cat. But oh well. Later, guys.